All right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the truth hour with General Sarah Soon said he kicked back. Get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepting members to not only the Sarah Soon Seti YouTube page, but the General Seti YouTube page, two dynamic powerhouse institutions on YouTube, giving you nothing but black power, black divinity. I want you to subscribe immediately. I want you to become a member. Link for the memberships right down in the video description. It's in the chat. All you had to do is just click it. You get a video introduction rundown on the memberships, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence here at the Sarah Soon Seti General Seti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. The General got a new website up on Teachable, uploading a lot of dynamic curriculums, powerhouse programs, certificate courses. First one up, 25 Steps to the Redemption of Definitive Black Manhood, designed by the General, strictly for the brothers. You can get a preview just by clicking that link right there in the chat. Also included the Brotherhood of Heru Roundtable live stream where the brothers sit down once a week discussing very important, very vital, very powerful information pertinent to our growth and development. Make sure you get over there, get a preview, and become a brother, become a member today. Ring the alarm, KingSeti.com, online marketplace, official General Sarah Soon Seti DVD, lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and comedic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home, decor, accessories for every room in the house. I got something for your family I know you're going to like and love. Get over there, check out that catalog, get a discount, shop and save and shop. Pull the fire alarm, generalseti.com, Seti University, over 2,500 videos, 40 different subjects, all the subjects that you know and love from the General. Old Mecca, Voyages of the Nile, when Kemet ruled the earth, Nubia, mother of ancient Egypt, from Naga to Nigga, African origins, the Hindu Kush, Black Babylon, African origins of Mesopotamia, Christianity, Islam, Judaism, Hinduism, Freemasonry, Gnosticism, occultism, white man, making of the white man. We got all of that. Not another website nowhere on the planet that could compare, compete. Become a member today. And everybody knows said he got the pop in his page on Patreon. Man, I got some shit cooking right now. Woo, got the seasonings out. It's already on the stove cooking. I can't wait. If you miss it, shame on you. You can check my posts on both Sarah Soon Seti, General Seti, what I got cooking up. You can go straight to Patreon. Just click that link right there at the top. And you is in for an amazing ride. Get over there today, family. To all those that donate to the General, thank you. Appreciate you. Those would like to donate, the link is right there in the chat. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King Seti, General Seti, Sarah Soon Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up, like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends. And comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will ban your ass. Nah, this is very, very sad to hear that the brother Young Noble passed away. I believe it was either yesterday. I had to verify that, but it was sad. It was sad to see that the brother, and they saying allegedly by suicide. Wow, you know what I'm saying? Shit. Times, I just, you don't know what be going through people's mind, you know what I'm saying, to commit suicide. But that's what allegedly it is. It was a couple of different and I say allegedly, but I know the brother has passed on. You see, and one guy, I was watching, he it was a post from a very close friend of his, you know what I'm saying, that, supposedly stated that it was suicide, and so yeah, that's very sad, especially coming from that era, you know what I'm saying? Outlaw Immortals and Tupac, and it's like it's only one left. I think it might be only one left out the whole group. You know what I'm saying? I think it might just be one left out the whole group, and so damn, most of them died when they was young. Young Noble was able, 47, but that's still young, man. You know what I'm saying? That's too young, 47 years old. And that's crazy. That's the number on my screen right now, 47. But anyway, I'm gonna have to do something with that number. You know what I'm saying? 47. But anyway, it's going up now. But anyway, yeah, I think he the last one. And I seen him in not too long. His mom died. That's why. Oh, I didn't know. Two left, Edie and Napoleon. Okay, that's right. So it's three. How many left? Is it three? Castro, Napoleon, and Edie. Okay. Okay. Well, well, it's good to see that it's still, because you grow up on that music, and you know what I'm saying, and the guys, it's almost it's almost like y'all grow up together. You feel what I'm saying? And so, yeah, it's always, a sad thing to hear that, the brothers, one of the brothers then passed on. He sounded like he was, keeping his head together. I seen when they had hooked up with Dead Prayers and shit, and they was still trying to do some music, relevant music. You feel what I'm saying? And so I was keeping up with them. I say, oh, and they had some underground hits. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, been on, they had some, even with prayers and shit, I say, okay, they was doing some things. And so, but even that aspect of it, for most people, that's been a while back. You know what I'm saying? Dead Prayers and the Outlawz, but they had some nice tracks and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I seen it. What was the one Cause I seen he had some words for the brother. I think it was Muta. Yeah, I think he had some. I think he had some words for him. You know what I'm saying? Cause he was saying, yeah, he got an album with Stick Man. Yeah, I got that one. Yeah, I got that one. Uh-huh. Yeah, I got that one. Yeah, I got that one on deck. You know what I'm saying? But what that other one was hard too. What was that? I'm a runaway slave. Hey, yeah, that one was hard too. You see what I'm saying? That one used to bang. You feel me? But what was the other one? I think his name was Muta. Yeah, he had some words for him, and I say, damn, why would they come out? Yeah, he was saying that he was he was yeah, that one go hard. Yeah, that one go hard, man. I used to bump that one all the time. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, but I was like, damn, why he go in on the brother? Yeah, yeah, Muta. I say, damn, why he go in on the brother like that? He was saying that, a lot of the shit he was saying was fabricated. And I'm thinking to myself, damn, because I had been listening to him for a while now. You know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking to myself, damn, he ain't 100. You know what I'm saying? They was trying to say that, he had fell out with I don't know if that was the one or something. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he was the one, but I believe it was. He was saying that he wasn't all that good with Pop and shit. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't all that good with him at the time of his death and shit. And so I was like, damn, I was like, why they come out like that? West Australia by way of East Oakland. What's up, family? What's popping with you? I ain't seen you in a minute. You over there, man, with them goddamn kangaroos and shit. What you over there doing, man? What part of what part of Australia is that? Yeah, what part of West Australia is that, man? And how is it? Shit. R.I.P. the young noble, man. All right, okay, Perth. I don't know if I ever heard of that one, but I'm most definitely gonna look it up. Is it any black? I know it's some black people over there. You see what I'm saying? But you get a chance to see some black folk. You know what I'm saying? I know the indigenous people there. What about people's coming? Blacks coming from other countries. Are they there? Do they come and move? To Australia? Okay, okay, okay. Maybe one man, one before I would like to get over there. You know what I'm saying? Australia is a place I would like to see. You know what I'm saying? Get out there in the outback. You know what I'm saying? Get out there in the outback. Yeah, appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. But yeah, it's kind of sad to hear because it's always, it's like, the guys that was in the Outlaws, including Tupac, man, all of them tragedy. You know what I'm saying? It's always some tragic shit. You know what I'm saying? And you like, God damn, is it never gonna end? It'd be all, it's one thing if, yeah. Okay, deep in Thailand, in Japan. Yeah, I already know. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, that's over there. That's over there where the Nagas at. Yeah, that's over there with the original Nagas and shit. You feel me? Yeah, that's with the Mon Khmers and the Champa. Yeah, Nam Champa. You feel me? Sambodasia and Cambodasia. You feel me? Yeah, them original Nagas. You see, I already know. But yeah, R.I.P. the young noble. Once again, it's sad to hear the brother, especially it's just taking your own life. You know what I'm saying? That it's got to be some turmoil going on. You feel what I'm saying? Deep down, and got to be hurt. And I know he had a heart attack. And I think he was trying to get back from the heart attack. And yeah, yeah, I seen the video where I think he was on the art of dialogue, and he broke down on the damn, he broke down during the interview. You feel me? And so, yeah, that kind of, like, damn, brother, you're going through some turmoil. He was talking about how, when he was just 18 years old, when all that shit was happening, you know what I'm saying? The death of Tupac, the death of Kadafi, and you know what I'm saying? That was another tragedy. You see what I'm saying? That shit happened right around the time I think they was doing a memorial for Tupac. But it's crazy because the guy they say killed Kadafi, he was related to one of them outlaws. Yeah, he was related. He was related. He was a cousin of one of them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was a cousin and yeah, 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 yeah. I don't know which one it was. I was watching the damn, when they was talking about it and shit, and they was on their way to do the tribute to Tupac and shit, and they got the call that, Fatal Hussein had got shot. You see what I'm saying? And when they found out who did it, it was one of the I believe it was Muta. I believe it was him. I believe it was his cousin that did it. If I'm not mistaken, I believe it was his cousin. I do believe. But I know they should, they're gonna have a tribute. I know everybody in the industry gonna get tribute because they most definitely was a part of that energy. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no doubt about it. You know what I'm saying? They was a part of that energy, most definitely. That outlaws, man, that outlaw immortals. Man, that shit go hard, man. Nigga, that shit'll drive and make a nigga run through a wall. You feel what I'm saying? Them niggas had some, them niggas had some tracks for real. You know what I'm saying? They was on some of them tracks before, Pac got off of here. You know what I'm saying? And they most definitely, nigga, was making noise. You know what I'm saying? Napoleon, yeah. Yeah, Napoleon. Yeah, that's who it was. Yeah. Yeah, he was in the room when they called. Yeah, I think he was in the room with them because I think they was all in there. You feel me? If I'm not mistaken, if I didn't hear it like that. They was on their way to go do the tribute. Yeah. Yeah, that Outlaw Immortal go hard, man. You know what I'm saying? All that shit go hard. So they most definitely yeah, Young Nova. Yeah, he was. He most definitely all of them was hard though. You know what I'm saying? Shit. When it came time for them motherfuckers to spit their verse, I mean, they was like, ain't nobody come soft. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody was 10 toes down, you know what I'm saying, on them lyrics and shit, especially on them, that All Eyes on Me and shit. And even that Machiavelli. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Shit, all of that. Yeah, Hail Mary too. That's what make them so hard, because they was on some of them classics and shit. You know what I'm saying? They was on them classic songs and shit. Your name is immortal on that shit. When it come to that, you immortal. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, that's them motherfuckers' names is carved in eternity for that shit, because it was the hardest shit that had hit on the planet for a while. You know what I'm saying? Still to this day. You know what I'm saying? You can put that shit in and yeah. Still I rise, yeah, all that shit. You can put that shit in right now and it's still out banging any motherfucking thing. Yeah, Kadafi got shot. He got shot in the face. Yeah, he got shot in the face. Like they say the guy say he was playing with the gun and shit, and it went off, and you know what I'm saying? But it was sad. Yeah, that was sad. I thought they had, that it had something to do with, Pop. You know what I'm saying? That, Kadafi say he could identify, who shot Pop. You know what I'm saying? Because I believe he was there. He was there. He was there when he was there when the shit went down. Kadafi. Yeah, he was there. And so I believe, I was thinking because he said that he knew who shot him, that was and ain't no telling if it's still, but they were saying that they was playing with the pistol and shit and it went off, A suicide is an abomination. Well, that's what they say. That's what religion say. That's what religion say. If you're religious, you see what I'm saying? If you're religious, that's what it say. You feel me? So J Rock, if you're a religious man and you know what I'm saying, and, I most definitely, Catholicism, Christianity too. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Shit, our people going, I don't condone it. You see what I'm saying? I don't, but some people's, and they were talking about he was going through some mental issues. You feel what I'm saying? So, if people going through mental issues and shit, you need help. You know what I'm saying? Shit, you know what I'm saying? People don't be in their right mind some goddamn time. So, yeah, that's crazy that he would do that, and but like I said, you don't know the state of people's mind, and when people need help, they need help. Shit, that's just all it is to it. And more, you know, if you didn't, you know, if things didn't got so to the point, you know, and you know, you had to have some help, man. Straight the fuck up. That's why they got these 1-800 numbers, and they telling you if you feel like that, man, reach out and call some goddamn body. Cause you don't need to be by your goddamn self if you feeling like that. You know what I'm saying? And call somebody, reach out. Don't give a fuck, cause that's when you get to, you know, you get to sink and call somebody. Tell them come on over. You feel what I'm saying? Get me. I ain't right. You feel what I'm saying? Come look after me. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like that, call somebody and tell them how you feeling. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, just tell them how you feeling and shit, and get you some help immediately. You know, don't sit in there and waddle and you know and begin and just sink and sink and sink till you won't even goddamn make no call. If you sit in there and you just you know you submerged in all type of you know depression and shit and this that and the third, yeah, that depression is killing motherfuckers, and they talking about you know, a lot of people are depressed around the United States. They saying some motherfuckers is more depressed than others. But depression, is they say is widely, you know, people's all over the world. Shit, it ain't just the United States. But anyway, man, we most definitely gonna reach back out, and when we get some more information and give tribute, you know, I'll give tribute because, like I say, you know, he most definitely, you know, coming up, you know, he was most definitely in the air with the music, and it was, you know, that was some amazing music for real. Ain't no motherfucking doubt about it. Motherfuckers say what they want to say, but he most definitely was on some of that amazing music. You feel? Yeah. Yeah, yeah, that's true. They do. When you speak out against them demons, you know what I'm saying? And especially you know, you got you know, and they probably had it out for them niggas on the strength of that they was fucking with Pac. So you already know that. You know what I'm saying? Shit. You know, they probably still, it don't matter fuck how old your ass is, your name on the list. So that shit probably followed the motherfucker forever. You feel what I'm saying? But anyway, family, if I get any more information on the brother, you know, tributes, you know, have mercy on the brother's soul. Hopefully the ancestors reach out, lay their hands on the brother and take him on no matter what a motherfucker say. You know what I'm saying? You know, people's down here fighting and shit, and you know, and everybody just ain't, you know, can't make it. You feel me? No, I've been here longer than that. I've been here longer than 10 minutes. Y'all tripping. God damn, y'all late. Shit, I've been on this. I've been on here. You know, but you know, what more can we say about this? You know what I'm saying? What more? Yeah. Yeah, no, y'all. I'm coming right black. I mean, I'm coming right black. What y'all talking about, man? I gotta line up, man. I gotta line up. I don't want to, you know, give propers and move on to something. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to, you know, this is you know, a sad situation. You feel what I'm saying? I don't want to stay on this one. You know what I'm saying? I'll come back for the good brother. You see what I'm saying? But it's a sad story. Just come on the other one. I ain't talking about I'm being lazy and I got 2, 3 more in the damn menu, man. Going over there to the next one. I'll be right black. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna rock the house. Just want to say R.I.P. to the young noble man, outlaw immortals. You feel what I'm saying? And I'll be right black. Click that Patreon. You understand what I'm saying? That's what you do. Click one of them links on the side of the chat right there. Support the general, and I'll be right black. Arm yourself. Yeah, come here talking about 10 minutes. And I got damn near 25 minutes on my clock right here. You're late. Come on back to the next one, though, because we going to get busy. Arm yourself with knowledge, Bang on that wicked ass beast, daily liberation through African education and confrontation. Black Power.